Hello? I think it's working. what, what happened? I don't know. I'm going to share with you a picture though. If it's hang on, let me show. Let me share with you what just happened. Look at this beaut. Look at this. Oh yes. Look at that. Look at what just happened. Look what just befell my internet. What the fuck? I don't even know. I don't even know. What just happened there? But that is shit. That was terrible. I don't know what happened. It just literally just shat its guts out for no reason. I've dirtied my glasses again in frustration. I need to load everything again. Everything's not even loaded. I didn't even restart the computer. It just started working again. I whispered in its ear and it was like, you know what? We'll help him out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. It's horrible. You know what? Oh, I can hear my voice. That's terrible. I don't want to hear. I hear that every day. Look at it. Look at that. I know that. Look at it. When you have, it's just. Can I make it any bigger? Can I really bring this point home? Look at that feedback. My feedback is. It's fucking terrible. It was literally. Was someone down there? I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened there. But yeah, that was atrocious. But hey, it's sorted now. We should be able to load Banished and everything like that too. I should be able to load it up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That dial-up modem. We've scared everyone away. We accumulated some people, and now it's back. Why do you need to give us eye cancer? It keeps me in a job, basically. Lovely. I got so antsy. I joined your Discord. Oh, there you go. 50. Oh, free weekend on Dawn of War 3. There you go. Don't say I don't tell you anything. There's a free weekend on Dawn of War 3, and it's 50% off until Monday. If you want Dawn of War 3, now's the time. Nobody wants Dawn of War 3, because it's terrible. But if you did, here it is. There's your window. There you go. That's today's Quebec's dodgy deal. Quebec's cache of oddities. Lovely. Right. How much do I pay for my Wi-Fi? That wasn't even a Wi-Fi problem. I think that was partly because I think in full Ghostbusters style, I crossed the beams. I tried to download a game and stream on OBS, and my router just went, "No thanks, I'm gonna die here." I don't know. You can hear the fire extinguisher going downstairs. I think it's just an absolute mess. Oh, Shoya Wombo is playing Rising Storm, but we're not playing Rising Storm. We're playing some of the old, quiet and casual. We're playing something very peaceful. We're not shooting slanted. No, sorry, we're not shooting the Vietnamese people. Today we're playing some Banished. It's nice and quiet. Solace is what it is. I haven't even showed you the fucking game. Should I do that? Do you want to get look at that? Get immersed in this title screen. You ready for it? It's coming any second now. Any second. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? The music. This is why we play Banished, for the music. The soundtrack. This is what it is. We've been going for a while, and I've showed you nothing. So we're gonna get back to it. Let's see. So unfortunately, none of my save games are going to work, so I might as well delete them all now. You can see I had a couple of very interesting villages. Druckenswood was probably my most good-looking. Hey, I know it was probably my best-looking village. So we're just going to start from scratch, I think. We got Bear's Holm that we had before. I literally just need to just clear out the attic as it goes, because none of these are going to work now. It's just going to bug out my game and crash it. That's what I was reading. I was reading the feedback thread of the mod, and it said that if you try and load any old saves, it will just crash your game. So literally wipe the slate clean, and we'll play you some new ones. Cue the SpongeBob time cards. Screw Rising Storm. How dare you? In fact, I'd agree with you actually. Screw Rising Storm. I got terrible indigestion. I've given myself the hiccups in frantic. I've clicked so hard. I've given myself. Should we play the game? Should we do that? Yeah, let's play the game. Right. So we need to choose like a terrain. I haven't enabled it yet. There you go. Let's just reload it. It's minor technical difficulty. It's fine. Okay. It'll be back in a second. You won't even know it's gone. You won't even know it's gone. Don't get any valuable stream content until 45 minutes into your stream. What do you mean, no valuable stream content? The whole thing's been valuable. The whole experience up until this point has been amazing. There we go. Right then. When you enable a mod, you want to close the game and then reopen it. What do you know? He was right. You want to close and reopen it, otherwise you get lots of problems. He was bang on the money there. It literally crashed as soon as I closed it. Definite value. Do you want me to talk close to the mic? How ASMR? Do we want it? Do we want the full ASMR experience? Do you want that? There's a little bit of popping there. Let me lower the mic a little bit. It's covering my whole right eye. I can't see anything. In an ideal world, this is actually... See, if I was a radio presenter, it'd be perfect. But I'm not. I'm just some lowly live streamer guy. The mediocre... The English live stream experience. The full... You want the full ASMR. You want this. This is what we're after. We want that. We want the full ASMR experience. That's fine. I can deliver that. Should we make this the normal from now on? Oh, there's tingly. Shall this be the normal? Should I talk this close to the mic all of the time? Because I can hear my own voice back, and even I'm, you know, moister than an oyster, because that's amazing. I didn't know it was actually that good when I talked that close to the mic. I mean, if I really talk, I don't know, that's probably a little bit too much. We could talk from here, though. It means I don't have to shout. Birmingham ASMR. What is ASMR? Don't Google it. In fact, Google it. Go on. Don't tell your parents. That's terrible. I'm gonna just tarnish my... I'm gonna get a knock at the door and get dragged off and beaten to death. That's how that works. Sweet. Right. I believe... Is it not working? It's still not working. Who said... Look at this. Look at that shit. Look, it didn't even... Everyone saw it. I've got video footage. It enabled. Can somebody tell me what's going on? There we go. Depending on your mic, you should keep roughly 2 fingers away from it. What about 2 toes? Can we do 2 toes? 2 fingers away. Are we talking... Are we talking... What are we talking here? Are we talking finger guns, so pointing at it, or are we talking smoking barrel, where they're up in the air? Is that... What are we talking here? Finger guns or smoking barrel? Because I don't know. I think that this is right. The music's okay, so fingers, toes, same shit. I don't know. I couldn't butter bread with my toes. Banished, enable mod, close game, reopen game. We just did that.
Oh,
we literally just did that. Thrax, thank you very much, mate. Again, you must now close the game. For witness, it is enabled. Exit game. Do you reckon it's because it's crashing? I think it's because it's crashing. I wonder if it's because it's crashing. We're going to keep going. We can bug fix this for as long as we damn well please. It's okay. You've got ASMR. Let's say I'm building up. This isn't a Banished stream. Let's put this on creative. This is a creative stream. This is practical problem solving, and it's not practical at all because we keep going round and round in circles. Shining Rock software. Thank you. It's definitely the mod. See, look, it's just not enabled. I think we're just going to have to play it as it is like this. I think because it keeps crashing when it closes, we're just going to have to play it as it is right now. Unless there's something that I need to enable or change somewhere else. Such valuable stream. It's terrible. You can't be saying this. You can't be saying this. You can't be playing with my emotions like this. Turn off the debug menu. It won't be the debug menu. The debug menu is like a default game mod thing. It's not even a mod. It's like part of the game. It literally just enables like a console. Look, we're just going to play it as it is and hope that it doesn't crash. And I know that is a rookie mistake as far as everything goes, but trust me, it's okay. Right. So we got a few different... We got look at it. Just wall of text. The China called they want the wall back. So many different things we could start as. Hopwood Mons is the shittest name for a village I've ever heard. 10 seconds before crash. Don't believe a word of it. We've got loads of different things we can play as. It looks like it's saved our presets from before, so it's instantly on very harsh, instantly on very large, and we're on Bleak Mountains, which I don't think I'm going to play on Bleak Mountains again. I'm going to play on what is it called? There is another one. Cold Valleys. That's a bit more reasonable. There's a bit more building space on that. Make sure you increase how often it saves them because it might crash. See, this is why I stream. It's 244 people micromanaging my shit decisions. That's how we do it. Right, let's just click this. Amiton. No. Amimon. Words? No. Gregor. Or Gore. It's not Gregor. There's no R. Rain. Oh my god. Your streams is beautiful as always. I'm going to get paid extra this week, so enjoy one on... Holy shit, dude. Thank you very much. Holy crap. With the capper with the sunglasses. Breaky Town, thank you very much, mate. Holy crap. I haven't done anything yet. We're on the fucking loading screen. You're giving away that kind of money? What's wrong with you? Holy shit. I haven't done anything. It's okay. It's a relaxing experience. Right, Mildred. Who comes up with these names? Tell me. Elbin. As good a name as any. Elbin. Let's press the button a few times. There we go, that'll do. My favourite seed. There we go. Right. Let me just let's fill up a glass of water. We will get to the game this time. What time is it? It's only been 45 minutes since we've started. Don't worry. We'll get there. I should probably leave a timestamp in the description saying this is when the waffle stops. So yeah, we're going to play Cold Valley. Very large, very harsh. Disasters are going to be on, and I would like to play Nemit 01. So you like this? I do like it. I also fixed it so that it doesn't clip off the top. I did that a while ago, but whether or not anyone took note, I did. I fixed it. So we're going to play Northern Pines in the abandoned village. Deep in the wilds, your people come across the remains of a previously independent settlement. You have the same amount of resources that are available on standard hard start, however the houses are already built or partly built. So we're going to play this one, Elbin. Hello Charlie, how you doing? Rainin's all red in. He's all red. He's all redded up. Nemit as well. Here, have some. It was payday. It was payday. Everybody got paid. I don't get paid for another week. What do you guys get paid? Sorry. Your country has rested all of their colonial ambitions on your venture. Charlie, I'm not going to. You've missed the best part of the stream. I'll be honest. You have. The best part of the stream has been and gone now. Yeah. Hopefully we don't crash. Please don't crash. You get paid weekly. I see. What do you work as? A bin man. Not that I'm knocking bin men, but seriously, if anybody could talk to the... Oh my god, look at it. It's beautiful. Look at this. Oh, we've got gallows. We've got dead bodies. We're ready for Halloween. Look at this. Actual, authentic dead bodies. For some reason covered in blood, despite going to the hangman's noose. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Right. So what do we got here? We've got an edibles market, which we're going to put some poor fucker in. We've got some potato. We've got 600 potatoes. 600. And we've got some nice sweeping open plains, which is nice, and a small creek. It looks to be that we're going to be getting a lot of our resources via... Oh, there we go, 75 from Monkey Work. America just gave the Canadians the ability to use bits, it seems, so I guess I'll send some back to the UK. Cheers, mate. Can you also get me the Long Dark mug that I've been waiting for? I think it's probably going to be coming one of the days. If it's going to be coming pretty soon, actually. In fact, I haven't checked. It should be here. It came into the UK a few days ago, so it should eventually get here. So before we do anything, I just need to make the mental imprint of my mind on how this village is going to be built. Oh, here we go. We're never going to get rid of it now. Actually, I've been in England now and I get paid every 2 weeks. Nemit, you're a very kind soul. You're a very kind soul, all of you. Souls, plural. Many people with many big hearts. Thank you. Weird. Right, okay. So yeah, well, this is the nice sweeping river, so we've got to have the trade guy here. The trade guy's going to come through here, which means I'm going to have some kind of weird sweeping thing. I'll probably have mine nestled here, which means all of our woodcutting and farming industry has to be out and around this way, which is going to be annoying, to say the least. We've got these rustic abodes, which are crap. They don't keep in the heat. They're horrible. They're awful. And we've got one that's partially built here, which we need to finish. In fact, we've got several that are partially built, which is crap again. We've got loads of stone, though, and stuff like that. We don't have a stockpile yet, so let's build a stockpile before I forget. There's going to be a lot of me pausing and a lot of me scratching my non-existent beard. It's not there. I don't have a beard. There we go. Nice, reasonably sized stockpile. It's not too bad. Would I recommend this game? Yes. It's a very easy game to get lost in. Lost in the good way. Cool. And then we need to just harvest some resources. So we're going to keep this sort of village setup. Foxglove, 1912. What a good year. He just wanted to be accepted. He wanted the symbol. And I'm all for having 1 penny. I think, in fact, that's half of a pence, because I'm pretty sure Twitch takes a 50... I don't know. Twitch doesn't take a 50-50 cut. Oh, so that you have a single penny. It's all for the pot. I mean, I can buy myself nothing with that, but it's welcome all the same. Thank you very much, mate. You get a logo for it, so that was worth it. Right, let's. Can we remove the dead bodies? There we go. Just I don't know, get the vacuum out or something. And we really don't need the gallows in the centre. Should we keep the gallows? I don't want to keep the gallows. Should we get rid of them? I'll leave it up to you. So we need to get people out to like just harvest some shit basically. Just get them out here. We've got a guy that's out here that harvests stone and stuff. So let's see. We've got resource materials here. We've got ores and quarries. We've got stone gatherer from a 60 tile radius. So let's have a stone gatherer like out here. And let's also get our like woodcutter out there as well. Because we might as well get that sorted now. We do need to get some food though, so let's get some food sorted. Let's see, we're going to need to build a gatherer's hut. Well, let's just chop down some crude resources first of all. Let's just remove... Oh no, that's remove houses, remove resources. Let's remove all of these resources from there, just widen our clearing a little bit. Let's get a couple of those there, and get a bit of that. There we go. And then I need to worry about getting food. Let's just speed up to ×2 for the minute. I'll speed it up faster as we move later into the game. But at the minute I can't really afford it. We want to keep them. Harvest the dead bodies, you know. Yeah, we probably will be getting that desperate. We've got the original wagon there. Some abode, some settlement. Right, so if we're having the village sweep over this way, we need to keep this avenue clear here, so sort of sweep around like that. We've also got this stonecutter's place. We're going to assign one builder, so the rest of them do labouring work. And we're also going to need a guy that does fires, or makes fires, not sets them. We don't need an arsonist, not today. So let's go with refinement. We've got a burning shed, which we don't need. We need a chopper, smaller and less formal than your average thing. Let's appropriately have the chopper next to the execution area. What's low? The reserve of logs. That's fine. Let's speed it up to ×5. There we go. It's a bit more reasonable. So everybody's off getting logs and things. I need to build a gatherer's hut, and like now, I think there's not really much time in not much point in waiting. So let's get a gatherer's hut. Let's put the gatherer's hut over this way because we're going to sweep around the other way, aren't we? So we'll put the gatherer's hut like here. That's a fair way to travel, but that should be alright. We'll also put a hunting cabin out here as well. I think that's going to be a good way to go. Where do I need this? That's the hunting cabin. And let's just have him literally just across the road from him. Like that. We can have like a little settlement out here. We can also have a couple of houses. So should I do stone houses? Probably not. But that's alright. Oh, they've turned them upright. They've turned them into sacks of flour. That's impressive. Nice big reserve there going in. This place is getting built. Let's get 2 builders now. Just so that our line of work gets all put in the right place. We're going to need some foresters too, which I shall do in good time. There we go. So we need 1 guy there. Lovely. So he's going to go out and find stone, which is good. Just literally a little cabin in the woods. That's all we need it for. Because, I mean, look at all of this stuff. Very rich valley, actually. Plenty of stone. In fact, I could even go straight to stone housing. Would people be offended by that idea, I wonder? What we don't need is this edibles market. We can rip this down. Remove structures. We can rip down this edibles market. We just don't need it. Everyone's got enough supply in their homes, I think, to last them a little while. But we're going to need these built in priority. We need to also get rid of you as a special trader of those goods. There we go. We don't need anybody working in the markets. We don't need a vendor yet, so you just become a labourer again. People need firewood though, so this needs to be built in kind of priority. Once the labourers bring all the resources to the right place, basically. 31 stone, pretty good. Got a little bit of iron in there as well. Plenty of resources from that there. Edibles market without a worker and turned off would function nice as a barn for now. It would do. But we've got literally a full barn here that we're not using, so we'll just strip it for materials at the moment. I'm not really intending to keep this original village setup, to be honest. We can also get rid of the cart, as nice of a touch as it is. In fact, no, we'll keep the cart, because that could be... No, fuck it. Get rid of the cart too. The reserve of tools should be moved into the old barn here. Can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. I will just keep it for now. Just in case they can't go in that barn because it's like a food barn or something. These really need to be moved as well when they get a chance. People are off gathering more stone and more supplies and things like that. Oh, hello. Nemitz, when I get my... Sorry, I'm making sure I don't miss anything. When I get my holiday from work, I'm planning to visit some of my Steam friends. I totally missed that. Hang on. Let me put that in theatre mode so I can catch it. It'll be an arse now. Steam friends, Cramps is one of them and want to join. I'd buy the beard, lol. I could do. I don't know. It really depends. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to with the run up to Christmas, but you know. Definitely one of those ones. I do want to see the Asian Cramps. Mr. Miyagi, as we call him. Yes, Cramps is... Oh, God, it's done that thing where it puts me on the edge of the map. Where's home? Where is it? This is the big lake, which means we are... Not here. Well, let's follow the main... Am I talking out of my arse? Where am I? Let's follow the main lakes. They worm around there. There's a main lake. Hello? Where is home? I've totally lost it. Sorry, when you tab out, it like scrolls you across the map. Where in the hell? In the beginning. I've got no idea where we are. Let me just open the map. That's it. We're going to starve to death now. Where is the map? Kind of... Don't we start like somewhere in the centre? There we go. Hey! We found it. There we go. Professional streamer. Exactly. You guys get it. So this guy should just be off sort of wandering around gathering stone, which is perfect. And I get to build some stone houses. I think that's going to be a good way to go. I don't want to get rid of the gallows, but I kind of do, because they're in the way. Let's... Rah. It's annoying. We've got this old storage barn here. I do want to change how this is all set up. I kind of want to move the thing a little bit over this way, but this is the clearing, so everybody lives here for the moment. We've just moved in. Doesn't mean we have to keep the layout of the town. Just means that we got houses right from the get-go, which is always nice. Wooden houses is much more reasonable, and I could upgrade them to stone afterwards. Definitely be cheaper to start. Yeah, stone house is 40 stone every time. I don't have the means to create that kind of stock yet. So let's remove this house. When the builders get a chance, I believe they're still dragging resources and stuff out here. I believe they're just still collecting resources. Storage for logs and stone is near capacity. It actually is at capacity, so we're going to need to build another temporary place to store them, just for the meantime. Build another storage barn, or another storage area right next to it. Then things will all move the right way. And then I'll just start planning how I want everything to work here. Because I want this to be like a little sort of open village area. I want to keep the gallows, the villain gallows. I want to keep those as best I can. So that means I'm going to have to put my infrastructure in around it, if that makes sense. If this is going to be like the centerpiece for the meantime. I'm sure using F cycles the type, that's it. They're not the most glamorous looking houses, but they do a job, and that's what we're after. So... I don't know, you wouldn't have houses right across from the gallows, wouldn't you? You'd have the gallows in like a central district of some sort, so we'll have the market out the front of the gallows. So let's map the roads then. So we're going to have the whole gallows area open like this. Because eventually even the barn will move. I'm just planning out the roads here. So you got 1, 2 on each side, 1, 2, which means we need to get rid of this road here. So this is what it's all about. You might as well plan the roads now, because you won't be able to do it later. So, sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2 on either side, which means we'll have the main roads running down here. I like to have the roads sort of too wide. This is just a normal dirt road for now. We'll have our market like there. And we'll have like fences and stuff here. Or maybe we'll have stuff run off to the side of the gallows, I don't know. Yet to be decided. There we go. This actually makes me wonder why... did you ever, or would you ever stream City Skylines? I do actually really like City Skylines. But I've never streamed it, no. Or maybe I did ages ago, but definitely not familiar. Maybe open the map. What do people want me to open? What did I do? Yeah, I could do. I could open the map, but rubbish. Never. No, saw that. Let's pop that there. So I need to think about how these districts are going to plan out, because this is going to be like a central area of sorts, and we're going to have like a market here. I do actually want to get rid of this now. Hopefully people can find a means to do that. Need to have that moved. So they're going to start digging out that road there. There we go, so that area is now free. Good. So far, going well. These areas are starting to get cleared out. Now they just need resources. Looks like the Gatherer's Hut's going in first, which is actually what we're after. We need the Gatherer's Hut, and pretty quickly. Let's, before we forget, build a lean-to, so that the Gatherers do not have to travel very far. So we can build a storage cellar, actually. Got a food cellar, a fuel cellar. Let's build a small edible food storage cellar. So let's pop in a food cellar just there, so that rather than take things really far away, all of the food just goes straight into the food cellar. That's much more, reasonable, I think. It's only 10 logs as well. It's just a little storage area underground. Quality content. There is a new submarine game that will come out next year. It's called U-Boot. Looks awesome. I shall have a look at that, as long as I remember. Which I promise I will, but promise I won't. This is good. This shitload of starting resources. That's very nice. People are hungry though, especially these guys, and they've got lots of children. I can't really afford to lose them. Let's have a look at vendors. Got a small market here, so definitely want to have that just across the road from there. Let's have that there, and let's have this dirt road run out. Oh, I like it. Already smells like a city. It's lovely. It's perfect. They're just about to finish building this. You'll whisper it to me. Thank you. Yes, that'll be very helpful, so that then I don't forget, like an idiot. There we go. So both these areas are getting built now. Let's just leave everything as it is, because we're going to need them free to do work for us, basically, to be foresters and things like that. And then we'll go about rearranging the houses. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 gatherers. Now we need 5, it looks like. We've had a death. Died of starvation. Not great. There we go, we've got a few gatherers out. These guys are out gathering stone, which is good, because you do need stone. But we're running out of food. Hopefully these guys can get it made and bathed pretty quickly. Another death. 3 houses are starving. Losing the kids. There we go, they're dropping like a machine gun shooting at them. Maybe we're a bit too late. Should be okay once all of this gets started. Let's get 2 more. Let's get another builder on it, just so there's no more labourers, because we don't need any more labourers. We just need these areas built. Let's turn off the stone guy for the minute. These guys are all working there, so because we've got enough stone. We're going to need them in the hunting area at the minute. Cheers, mate. Submarine survival game. It is really hard. This sounds right up my street. I heard about a game that was coming out the release date. It's similar to Banished. It's called Frostpunk. It's made by the guys that made War of Mine. Heard of it? If not, checked it out. I'm sure I've heard of that. But I can't put a name to a face, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm sure I've heard of that. A couple of guys died. A little bit of food is now getting distributed back into the area, which is nice. And this food cellar's been made. Which means any food that they go out and find gets put in the food cellar just next to the building. He hopes. Fingers crossed it does. If not, we need to build a lean-to. Another starvation. Another child. Very annoying. It really sets us back. No, it looks like they're still bringing it straight to the barn, so this is not the right building. Oh no, it is. It's just they're taking it out of the food cellar and immediately bringing it over to the barn. I guess we should know. I guess we do need a lean-to. I guess the mechanics of it are slightly different. Let's build a lean-to instead. An edibles lean-to. Yeah. Let's just get a dirt road built in there. Another death to starvation. Another death. It's not going well. There's no more starvation, but it looks like the damage we've done is irreparable. We've lost like a lot of people. They're still young enough to have kids. They're a family. They're a family. She's on her own. I mean, it won't be terrible, but it's definitely set us back. We can come back from this. Just going to take us a little while. On the plus side, we'll have plenty of food coming in. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. He's going well, he says. Oh, and she's just starved to death. Starved to death? Oh, died during childbirth. Wonderful. Sorry, no, I didn't mean it like that. That's wrong words entirely. Yeah. I'd sacrament from the Dark Brotherhood or something. Right, we need to chop down a couple more of these houses when we get the chance, but not any sooner. Fishing docks are always a pretty good way. Yeah, I know, wonderful, right? This is it. I'm not close enough to the water to realistically use that. But I do need at least one person chopping firewood. This has to be. We need firewood. I can put someone in the market later when we have the means to do so. And continue mapping out how we're going to plan this district. Have the road come around there like that. I only want like a tile of one round the back. Eventually we'll need to move this. There we go. Oh god, Womble's playing PlanetSide. There's a game I haven't played in a very long time. Wasn't a big fan of PlanetSide. Okay. The village, although a little bit late, seems to now be self-sustainable, which is nice. It's always nice when that happens. Took a little while, but we're there. Food is getting to where it needs to be. Are they hunting venison? Yep. Food stores are coming in. It's not quite getting put away in there. Is it getting put away in the lean-to? Nope. I need to delete this building. There we go. So now people are just using the lean-to there, which is good. That's what we're after. So he's just furiously chopping. It's fine. All is well. So they've had a kid, they're on their own, they've moved in together. Again, not ideal. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be, yeah. It's going to be okay. Yeah, they're hunting you, Black Venison, exactly. What didn't I like about PlanetSide? I don't know. I didn't like it. It was. I know it sounds like a really sort of crap. Yeah, like not really an answer, but I didn't like how chaotic it was. It just, I know obviously it's meant to be like the whole Rising Storm thing, you are just meat for the army, they just throw you at people, but I don't know, like there was just something about the gunplay that I wasn't a huge fan of, and there was just like really overpowered sniper rifles that would just one-shot you from miles away, and yes, you had to be good with them, and when you did get a good game of PlanetSide, it was like really amazing, but I mean, what's just to start, I mean, I remember there was like this hard point, this was a few years ago, there was this hard point on a map, and like one of the major areas, I think it was like a biodome or something, like a laboratory, and literally I was playing the red guys, the Tehran Republic or whatever it's called, and three blue guys, right, had back-capped us. They'd run away from the fighting and they were capturing the biodome, and it was one of the Maxes and 2 engineers. And the Max had 2 mass driver shotguns. And literally, in the building where the capture point was in the biodome, if the Max could see you, if the Max Heavy could see you, he could one-shot you. If you were in his line of sight in that building, such is the nature of how it was designed, you know, the corridors, the corners, if he could see you, he could one-hit you. But he's a Max with 2 engineers, so you can't one-hit him, even with rocket launchers. And because they're shotguns, you could send a 9-man Zerg rush in, and he'd just pump them down the corridor, and you'd all be dead in seconds. There was no way. There was no way you could do anything against that, and that was kind of the final straw for me. It's just like, I was just like, oh god, why? I mean, if you can just do that, then what's the point? Well, I don't know. Just one bad experience sort of ruined it for me. It was terrible. It rustled my gyms. How's the children going? They've had another child. They've had a child. Good. Like I say, it's going to take us a little while to recover from this just wall of death that we've bestowed upon ourselves. But again, we'll have to live. We'll have to live with it. Nemit, Twitch emotes. When? Oh, don't worry. They're in the pipes. But it's one of those ones. Boo Boo's still working on that kind of thing. It's going to be a little while before we get them. I did decide to go with Boo Boo in the end, so. What mods am I using, Evil? I'm using just the Colonial Charter mod, which just adds all of this crap here, as you can see it. It's good that they've all had kids. That's good. 13's a little bit young to be having a son, but we won't go there. 16's a little bit young to be as well. It's a bit young. But hey, who are we to judge? Who are we to... Well, we're just normal people, but hey. Don't discriminate, man. They're trying to start a village here. Chopping furiously. She's going to be the executioner when the time comes. Let's get another dirt road down there. I'm going to need to move her, but I don't know where I'm going to move her to. I need to move their house, eventually. Need to plan where things are going to go. So, I've got like this little gully through here which I like. I might have some houses back here, like yeah, let's have some houses back here. A wooden house, literally just like slum housing. Oh yes, I'm all about these tightly knit villages. This works, I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who was that? Brad V, thank you very much, mate. Willkommen. Hello, friend. I'm pretty sure that I was saying much when it comes to PlanetSide. At least for me, it was really hard to get into, and the gunplay was just boring as hell for me. Then after I've been spoiled by Battlefields, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I guess that's kind of my neck of the woods as well. Does anyone feel like Battlefield become a bit too casual? Did people who liked Battlefield 3 and kind of liked I mean, you don't get much better than Battlefield 3, but does anybody feel like Battlefield 1 was just an enormous letdown? Like, fucking Battlefield became COD in terms of casualness and the player base, and COD became a laughing stock. It just became a huge joke. They're trying to bring back sort of World at War by releasing this. This is their last gambit attempt from their, any kind of reputation that they're trying to uphold, and it's just not working for them. Yeah, if anything, they've angered more people. The 14-year-old man and his son have moved in there. Yeah, it did. It became really casual. Yeah, Battlefield 1942 for the win, the best game ever. Echo from ZF, you know Echo. He's my real life mate. Him and Zulu both had this. They literally spent about an hour playing the Normandy landing mission from that game because they couldn't figure out how to drop the ramp on the landing craft, and it's like a really obscure key like semicolon, and they spent about an hour just standing there. The war was over. Like, the fighting was done. The AI had cleared the beach, but they wanted to figure it out, and it took them an hour. So our greatest minds. There we go, somebody's grown up, so we're going to get him into the market so that people don't have to travel quite as far. He's going to wheelbarrow his way around, pick up resources and things like that. It's going to be much better. BF2 Bad Company was so good. Oh, the up arrow, that's it, yeah. They literally spent ages doing it. There we go, so they're bringing stuff in. Lumber, all good. I like this, that we're going to have some slum housing down the back. This works. This tickles my funny bone, so it does. Just sort of tucked away in an alley. Yes, yes, I love that so much. It's the up arrow. There we go. So that's freeing up a couple of the stores there. That's excellent. We're going to need like a wood cutting district, which I'm obviously going to have out this way. I'll figure that out when the time comes. Let's see here. Let's get some more wooden houses up, because I'm going to need to uproot some people soon. You know what I mean? Like that's about that time. I am going to leave a gap of 1 there, just so that these are all properly synced up with each other. I'm going to get rid of the first sets of these abodes. So we're going to kick you out onto the street. I'm going to let the builders choose a new home for you. Like all of these areas, there we go. Need to get them all built up. Builders are both soaring away there. Then we'll get them moved into their new house. Because we need more houses because it increases the population. So we desperately need to improve that ratio. These are much better houses as well. As far as the rustic abodes go, these are actually much better for maintaining warmth. So, a good start, at the very least. They just need to bring their supplies over. There we go. Firewood, blueberries, there we go. All is well. We should have another little gully just run around the back here. Then maybe have like a wood cutting area back here. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to... It's all coming together nicely. It's the city design is really slapstick in this. It's like the more janky and weird, the nicer it looks. So having all of these like tightly knit sort of rat runs back here, that's just going to work nicely. Might even have like a small butcher or something back there. Oh, it's going to be lovely. Play Strike at Karkand only every server every day for like a month back in the day. Yes. Have I got you regaling of old Battlefield stories? Because my god, what a time. What a time to be alive that was. Love Battlefield. There we go. So we need to think about things like tailors and stuff like that, like different forms of manufacturing. Let's bring up the old professions thing here. Let's see what we got. We got 2 labourers, so we don't have any kids that have grown up yet, and even when we do, we're going to need them doing things like forestry, which is something that we're going to build now, because that time is surely about to come. So forestry and logging, we need a pines lodger, or a pines forester, which we're going to have off in this direction, I think. Somewhere over here. Let's have him in the same neck of the woods as these guys. Let's have him there. They'll run over and build that, and then we can have somebody that makes trees, or at least cuts them down and plants them. Maybe you should set up a Battlefield server, yeah. Wake Island, yep. Another BF classic. Not much wrong with Wake Island at all. What do we got here? We got water towers, we got tinneries, tinned and canned foods, we got transparent fields, food refining, we've got an old dairy, Windmills. Milking barn. Oh, I'm sure there was butchers. Here it is. Butcher stalls. The venison. Where is he? Llama. Deer. A deer butcher. Having a butcher right in the back of town. I don't know. I guess the butcher would be... Having him having him right across from the gallows is probably a bit much, but having him, like, next to the market stall, now that would make sense, wouldn't it? But I don't know whether he'd be right next to the market stall. Maybe he'd be, like, down the back, like this. I don't think he'd be right up. I don't think he'd be right against the what's it, do you? I'm not sure he would be. What do you guys think? Do you think he'd be right up against there? I don't think he would be. I think he'd be somewhere... I think somewhere like here would be pretty reasonable. What's low? The reserve of tools. We shall build a smithy as well. The smithy could be out here. But the meat is bought from the market, which means it would have to go through a butcher. So we might as well have the butcher, like, right here then. Yeah, we'll have the butcher there. Or some pre-rendered blood on the floor. Look at that. Lovely. We're going to need to kick you out of that house as well. There's a few spare houses creeping around. There we go. Reserve of logs is low as well. Has this area been built yet? No, we need to just harvest some logs. So harvest trees. Harvest them from there. Harvest some from here and here. Harvest some from over there as well, just so it doesn't fuck around with the village's aesthetic too much. There we go. Not terrible, not terrible. We've got a butcher here. So what he's going to do, he's going to take venison from here and he's going to turn it into like better like choice cuts basically. Then we need to build a smithy as well. So here we've got a blacksmith. Similar kind of setup here. We're going to need to get rid of another house though. It's fine. Maybe I could have the smelter? Yeah, the smack up. I was going to call it the smack up for some reason. I don't know why. City blacksmith. Oh, now he looks very nice. He'd be very at home there. But it's huge and it needs lumber, so I can't quite. We'll put the blacksmith, just the normal village blacksmith. Where should we put him? We could put him like here. Tuck him in here. Move both of those families out for the time being. Let's go about building more sort of rat runs around. Gonna have like an area come up here perhaps, I'm not sure. I only know that I'm expanding the village out this way, so could have like a, let's have a tier 2 street running down there. We could definitely put some houses on that. Wooden house. Oh, can we though? No, we cannot. That's fine. We just simply change the way the street goes then. So this is why we pause it, just in case they start building it. We need to remove these roads to there, and we're going to have it snake round and literally tuck in to the back of the houses there, like that. Why that's being all weird. There we go. And we can put some more houses in like here. I'm going to start the next set of houses there, perhaps. So let's see, what can we put here, just so I know what the size is that we're dealing with. So, what other resource can we have here? We can have like a tailor, a statue carver, just a normal tailor. Having him here on the corner might be a good way to go. Yeah, something like that. And we can have the houses start from here. Yes! Yeah, I like that. That'll work nicely. So you have like a little snaking area there. It's all good. Just sell them to the dwarves, that's right. There we go, some choice venison cuts, some sausages. All is good. Butcher's hard at work there. What's that other thing we got? We got tallow. Oi dude, wanna play something sometime from Smeagol? I don't know, man. We could do. Wanna play something sometime? It could literally play anything. I'm gonna say sure. Sweet. Righto, so they're going to go clear that. We're going to get a tailor put in. I like it. I like sort of how slapstick this is. It's good. Play Scrabble with him. Yes, play some tabletop Dungeons and Dragons with him. The dream. They're all out of tools. We need to get this smithy made. Desperately. Can't quite go through there, but you can go through there, which is interesting. I like that. Lovely. Oh yeah, sorry. Smeagol trying to organise stuff. I call him Smeagol, it's terrible. His name's not Smeagol. Is this Forester built yet? What are they waiting for? Just get a labourer free. There we go. Let's harvest some of that stone. We've got plenty of stone around. This is actually a really good seed. There we go. I know Womble's online, and you haven't left yet. I don't know what's wrong with you. There we go. Just waiting for stuff to come through the plumbing, basically. Just waiting for things. It's going in there and just spreading some of the tallow out. Good. There you go. People are growing up, people are having kids. Storage is being sort of dissipated slowly as they move into the slum district. Oh shit! Oh god, here we go. Flurry. Brace yourself, Edna's gonna have a stroke. Here we go. Get ready. Here we go.
Doody 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 doody.
I was sorry, that wasn't so bad.
Doody 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 doody.
Doody. No. Doody? Are you done? Are we okay? That's terrible. Holy shit. Well, thank you very much anyway. It's very kind. Even though you did it to troll me. Even though you did it to troll my ass. It's welcome. It really is. Doody. Doody is right. Messi. Where's Glasses Man? Where is the man? Where is for Queen and Country guy? Where is the old Dithy Walter? I don't know. I was going to do some armor streaming with him. Wombly's hosting SWAT night. Fair enough. Yeah, works for me. Oh, is Womble not online? Oh, okay. He must just be playing casual then. Sorry, I thought he was playing like with a stream. That's the only thing I can think of. It's taken them so long to build the tailor. A tree has grown there. Not even any tree, a blueberry tree. So somebody from the workforce must have dropped their like lunchbox, like dropped a blueberry on the floor. That's hilarious. We need these kids to grow up so these guys can move out so we can build their freaking blacksmith. Where are you going with that stone? Oh, you're just going to go pick that up, are you? Just going to carry it away. Terrible. We only got like one labourer. He's off for the weekend, mate. He's had a bad evening, so no stream tonight. Ah, alright. Oh, we can afford to leave sausages just on the street now. Apparently, literally, just line them up, just leave them on the road. Why not? Oh God, I'm gonna have health and safety all over my ass for that. It's not even funny. They're gonna be all over me. They're gonna be all over me like the dirt that's all over those sausages. It's gonna be ridiculous. We're literally just waiting at the moment. It's, just enjoy the soundtrack. And I can talk nonsense. I can talk rubbish. We don't even need this stone gatherer guy anymore. In fact, no, we do. I'll leave him there for the off chance that we decide to use him, but he definitely won't be a permanent feature. Lots of food and stuff in the houses. We got spare food in the market. Tallow. What? Anybody know what we use? Dirtier. That's right. So they're finally moving. Oh, shh. Hello. It's broken. You've actually broken it. I don't think she reads out symbols though, so I think we might be alright. I've got no idea who sent it. I don't know. Thank you, whoever you were. I was wrong. She's not even saying the right words. She's saying cha. No.
Chat.
Do you know when you hit... Are you done? How long is it going for? How long is it going to go on for? Are we done? Are you done? Please be done. Please. Thank you. Edna, don't do it. Good. Okay, we made it. Thank you, whoever that was. It's reloading. There's a 50 cal. It's the most autistic 50 cal I've ever heard, mate. Oh no, it's done the thing with the scroll. Why? Where's the village? Oh, we're not using the map. We're going to Christopher Columbus the shit out of this. I know. Can I center on the village? Hello? Hello? Yes, we found it. 10 points for effort. I wonder if she killed someone. Me, probably. There we go. Enough stones coming through, but we don't quite have enough. Collect stone. Loads of stone around, though, which is nice. I seldom ever get loads of stone, so these are slowly... Yeah, okay, so people have been kicked out of their houses now. God, he's playing Elite Dangerous now as well. The Elder Scrolls mod. It's nice. It's good. It's excellent. Very successful, exactly. Thank you all the same. She's on the 9mm reserve pistol, exactly. Yeah, I might go make myself a sandwich in a second. I know that's terrible for 10 o'clock at night, but I really fancy a sandwich. I don't know where it's come from either. It's just this illustrious need for a sandwich. I don't know where it's come from. There we go. Let's just bring that road out there. Just queue up another job for the labouring force to do. These kids are growing up nicely. Oh, they're growing up nicely. Jesus Christ, what do I sound like? Make me one too. I could do. I'm tempted to show chat to proper donation etiquette. Now, what the hell could that mean? I don't know. You want one with pickles? Ugh, pickles in a sandwich? What's wrong with you? Pickles. You want Eric Pickles in a sandwich? I just, oh, God. Oh, pickles in a... Oh, You've offended my taste buds, sir. You've offended them, is what you've done. Pickles in a sandwich. Oh, hang on. Fuck me. Hang on. Fuck, I've got to share with you. I'm sorry, this is totally random. You may have noticed I've turned the music off. I need to find it. There we go. I found the thing. It's literally, somebody said Mongolian throat singing. It's literally some Mongolian throat singing. It's going to have done that thing where it scrolled me off to the side of the map as well. Literally, some Mongolian throat singing, right? It's fucking incredible. Like, holy shit. I found it, when was this? The 4th, I found it on the 25th of September and then searched it again on the 4th of October. It has been 16 days since I've listened to some Mongolian throat singing. And holy shit, what the noise that comes out of his throat is unbelievable. I'm gonna put it on. Hang on. Let me just turn it up so it's the right. He's got like this weird like harmonica harp thing as well. Mate, it's amazing. I'm gonna play Banished just while this is on. Like, because what a fucking thing it is. Right, okay. So we need to find some tools for them. So let's have a look at blacksmith, mate. It's so fucking good. Holy shit. How does he do that with his voice? I don't know. I don't know how people yodel, and I don't know how people do that. Right. So, we really need to focus on getting a blacksmith, actually. Right. Where can we put him? Could put him here like that. That seems like a bit of a clown car position. I could put him here if they'd just move these fuckers out. If they'd just move him away. There we go. What the hell? Jen Black. Doesn't have a fucking clue. It's Mongolian throat singing, Jen, obviously. Obviously that's what it is. It's clearly Mongolian throat singing. It sounds like he's dying. I tell you who it sounds like. Do you know that in that episode of SpongeBob where they're selling the chocolate, that wrinkled old thing in the wheelchair? That's exactly who it is. Okay. Oh god. Oh, that's exactly who it is. It's her. It actually is. Sounds like Popeye. I don't know. Slow applause. A real life Argonian, that's it. God, we've exhausted the entire village supply here. Again, this was always going to be a problem, losing all of those people at the start. Oh, he's hated it. That's it, exactly. Fufu's got it. When they first invented chocolate. I don't know why his shoes popped into my head, but it's perfect. It's just exactly who I needed. It's not the hero we wanted, but it's the hero we got. I need to put like a stockpile here as well. Where should I put the stockpile? Let's put the stockpile like just there. Why are you enjoying this? Wonder if this will meet the VOD. Yeah, I wonder if it's copyrighted. I couldn't even begin to do that. You can't get that depth, no matter how you try. You could probably scare some US war veterans by putting this as their alarm clock or something. Waking up to this. I don't know. Not famous for invading Mongolia, the US Army, but you could probably scare the shit out of someone. You could scare him, I imagine. You in there, man? Mate, he's doing the slow bit. He's doing the slow bit. Mate, he sounds like someone's dropped an electric toothbrush in a sink. That's exactly what he sounds like. Oh, it just stops. He died. He died. That's it. That's it. He's done. There we go. We can put the Banished soundtrack back on now. Oh, we didn't scroll too far, did we? Where's home? Home base. Home base. Where are you? I can't scroll to the right for some reason. I have to use the WASD. Oh God, where are we? Hello. There we go. Rip. Right. He did. He just keeled over. He keeled over from his own awesomeness. What a fucking... I don't understand how people do that. Another one as well. Francel... Boy, God, that was sudden. Gee, I'm not used to the piano. I'm 100% behind Mongolian throat singing now. Okay, so we can put the blacksmith in now. I hope. We're getting there. We're getting to a point where we can... Like I say, everything's really slow going at the minute because everyone fucking died. Which is always helpful. We need to move this fire pit as well. Fire pit. We need to move this. Got a couple of labourers doing their jobs now, which is nice. I'm always hoping for people to do their jobs. Stuff is working. Things are happening. The reserve of food is low. Never a good sign. Stuff is happening, but at a very slow rate. Womble on siege? I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing at all times. The ethereal tether between me and him isn't working. Ah, here we go. The builders might actually do something. It's like roadworks on the M6. We might actually see some builders. Maybe. Who knows? And when they get there, they just sit around. They stand around. Have you ever seen builders do work? Or like roadworks, particularly on a motorway? Have you ever seen actual builders on when you're doing like local traffic and stuff like that? You usually see them hiding in a van or something like that. But no, when you're on the motorway, entire miles after miles of red cones, not a soul in sight. It's like bird watching. It's like when you see one, you feel like you have to snap a photograph and put it on like a Reddit thread. Like, I saw a builder. I did, in their natural habitat. Eating. You know, it's amazing. There we go. I saw one of them at night in Italy. Exactly. They come out at night. Yeah, it's true. They come out at night, and they eat sandwiches. That's what they do. You observe them in their natural habitat. That's how they do it. And we need to get an area that's like specialises in cutting of the wood, which I'll probably put over here, because why not? So yeah, let's put it here. So we need refining, which will be fuel production, and let's get a proper woodcutter. A proper woodcutter. There he is. So he's gonna chop wood like nobody's business. He's gonna go like the clappers. The reserve of food is low is never a comforting message in any case. So we're going to assign one more worker to each. They're going to eventually build something. Eventually, we're going to get there. They're like raccoons. Oh, chaos! Hitting him where it hurts. Hitting him with the kappa though, so it's okay. You could say I'm going to kill you, and then hit him with the kappa, and it's like you could, mate. Honestly, if you're going to write any kind of like note, if you want to be passive aggressive, it's the way to do it. You could say anything and put a kappa at the end, and it'll be okay because everybody knows it's just a joke. Everyone's alright. They hit him with the HD kappa as well. But Quebec offers 45 minutes late gameplay and ASMR. That's what else do you want? Do you know what I mean? I got my beer and my chips, and Quebec is streaming. Mr. Reeps. Good for you. Good to... That is the slow... Gravity-defying goose. It's a duck, actually. Let's not read... Let's not get into it. They're going to build... Can you just finish a fucking job? How long have you been building the town? You're not even close. You don't even have the roof on it yet. What is taking so... It's the most lackadaisical sawing I've ever... Ugh! Just come on. Anything. How long have you been sawing it for? Ah! Gonna be here for the rest of my life. And before everybody starts typing racial slurs with Kappa at the end, let's not encourage it. Let's come on, Bart. Yeah, no, it's too late. It's probably already going to happen. Look, there's so many areas waiting to be built. Please, come on. Why is there a hole in the roof? Quality building work. Also, I'd like to point out we've not crashed yet. Pretty big deal. He has no tools. He's literally cutting stone with his hands, with the old Jackie Chan. He's giving it the karate chop, mate. He's cutting stone. Give us some credit. It's like that guy from Mulan that splits the stone brick with his chin. Like that's who we've got there. Can't you whip them? No. Manly motherfucker. She's a woman. Womanly motherfucker with his teeth. It's a woman! She's got a purple top on. She's wearing a dress. Where's this his come from? He's crushing them. Where's this he? Where's the he coming from? Only men wear a dress. You know. Womanly man. She, his, it's all the same. He, woman. Good grief. I don't know whether you heard that face palm. I don't know whether you heard the connection there. That was genuine. That was the full 4-finger forehead. That was. He's Scottish. Leave him alone. the fucking I can't even remember. Anytime anybody says Scottish, the only thing that comes into my head is the guy that plays the Hound from Game of Thrones in that advert when he's holding the haggis. No, where he's holding the bagpipes. That's the only thing that comes into my head. Did I look up No, I didn't look it up. Holland. Should I have? Every time I tab out, it throws me into the middle of nowhere. I need more stone. Can you, with all good grace, get me some more flipping stone? Because we're never get. Oh, look at all the stone that's there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah, so I need some more stone. It looks like, and then I can build a blacksmith. Finally, build a blacksmith. Where is it? There it is. Old smithy of the black. I want to put the blacksmith like along here. Oh, good grief! Come on now. Like, can anybody tell what is the point in, like, do you know when you set a bitrate for OBS? Why? It does whatever the fuck it likes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at it now. It's on 3.6, and it will spike to 3.8 and 4.2, and then it will drop to like 3.2. That's just not. That isn't an inconsistency with my internet. At least when it drops, it is. It's like the limiter doesn't do anything. It's just like roughly like that's where we want it. Yeah, it's sort of give or take 1,000 bit rate. You know, 1,000 bits. Like, what's going on? What's that about? Hello? It is OBS. Is this OBS Studio? I think this is OBS Studio. Which, to be honest, I think I'm going to say is a big cardinal sin and say slightly better for its own reasons. Is it variable bitrate? It could be. I mean, it could be. You know what? It probably is. That's fine. So what else? So the old chin scratch, the old invisible beard chin scratch there. So you get so deep into the role play, you pretend you're scratching a beard that isn't there. It's like it's a role playing a man with a bigger beard than mine. Hey, how about you work 2-ish hours a day and expect not to have bad feelings about it, boss? What are you talking about? How about you work 2-ish hours a day and expect not to have any bad feelings about it? I could do. Can I grow a bear? What, with like seeds? What are you talking about? Do you mean beard? A beard. I was going to say, can you grow a bear? Well, no. Well, I can, but it's not in the right place. Unfortunately, you can categorise me under neckbeard. And for that exact reason, I can't associate myself with that class of person. so I intentionally do not grow it. I think this village is about to actually go up shit creek without a paddle because they're just not building things. This needs to be built. All of these people are walking around like sullen idiots and they're not doing anything. Neckbeards don't count. Exactly. I've got... If the neck beard was slightly higher, if I could just move my neck beard up, and I don't have a neck beard, I don't look like a hillbilly fuck. Okay, let's not draw any assumptions. This is where Jane goes, find your phone. But no, fucking the whole this shit. It's a bit patchwork at the moment. I'm working on it. All right, Jesus, the persecute. I'm English and I can't grow a beard. It's tragic. I mean, it would be more shameful if you were like, you know, Scandinavian and you couldn't grow a beard. I think that's the height of sort of genetic disrespect, right there. But no, being English. I mean, being English, I've inherited the long teeth. That's about all I've got, and the accent, and a liking of crime. Crime movies. And a liking of crime. That's very English. In fact, it is very English. Lovely. SCSE hosts, thank you. 2 builders get roads, make sure your storage is full. Yeah, basically. Everyone's freezing to death. And that's because just the sort of everything's broken down. I think I have fucked the village in a very abstract sense. Any scary games for Halloween? I would love to see you tackle Monstrum again. I don't want to play Monstrum. I don't want to play Monstrum. I don't want to play Monstrum. Why would I want to play Monstrum? Why would I want to play Monstrum? That's such a bad idea. That's such a bad idea. I don't want to play Monstrum. Who wants to play Monstrum? I don't want to play Monstrum. I'm not playing Outlast either. You can pedal away there, my friend. I don't like being scared. See, no, the problem is, I could play Monstrum, but the problem is with something like Outlast is that you have to finish it, and I just won't finish it. I will wee into it. I wee myself into the crypt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could play Monstrum because it's like not one of those games where you go from like, you know, start to finish. Like you can play it for a few hours and it's like, you know, you're not overly committed to it kind of thing. I could play Duskers again. Duskers, I don't know. I don't think that would sate the horror vibe. Play Monstrum and every time you die, eat a piece of sushi. I will donate my pennies to you. Oh God, that sounds horrible. Why don't I do that? Why when the trick or treaters come down, why not have just a big plate of sushi? You know, take one. That's a terrible idea. Have you ever played Day of Infamy? If so, what do you think of it? I've seen Day of Infamy, and I think it's a bit outdated, actually. I think it's very old. I honestly think that this village is actually going to Cheesecake. Shots every time, yeah, it's true. To be honest, it's actually getting a bit late, and the folks are actually going to bed now, so... It's one of those ones. So working in a shop, you can't quite afford an apartment. So at least not in the UK, not the way it's going. So yeah, it's one of those ones. I'll probably have to come off sort of at the next point in the next sort of 20 minutes or so, just so they can get a decent night's sleep because I've been a bit loud, frankly. But okay, restart your death. It's true. Option about sub games. What sub games would you like to play? I don't know any sub-games. I'm terrible at multiplayer. Have you seen me play any games? I think there's one VOD of me playing Rising Storm, and all I did was die. I'm good at Armour. Armour sub-games? Yeah, Armour's good. We could play Armour. The more people that we can have into our sort of Russian Ura charge, the better. Aw, I am terrible at multiplayer games. Monstrum with die shots for Womble would be interesting. There's a very good. It was a great game of play. It was like a. What we should do is it's an adaptation of a game that we play in the pub, but basically we play Monstrum, and every time we die, we've got a standard 6-sided dice. You roll it, and that's how many shots you have to take. It's a very short game, let me tell you, because if you keep rolling high, you're fucked. You kind of forget. You try to eat the dice after that. Community drinking games. I'm bad at Rising Storm. After butchering 30 people with Artima, telling them being one more. That would kill most people. In before dead. Exactly. And basically, you're watching a sort of a slightly moving photograph here because this village is fodder. There's this. I've fucked it up, basically. Finally catching you live. Had like 8 shots and I was praying to the porcelain throne for the rest of the night. The Bogfather, that's right. Yeah, it's nasty business. Literally only able to drink wine and whiskey. Everything else might as well be anthrax. Wine and whiskey. That's really odd. Can you drink lager or anything? I really like real ale, which is a really old man thing, but it is really nice. Like, too many people I know go to go to a club to get absolutely shit faced. I just really like going to the pub. It's just so much nicer. There's less people vomiting on you. Do you know what I mean? And I actually remember whether it's a good night or not. Like it's just where, oh my fucking god! Oh my god! What just happened? Oh, they all froze to death in an instant. Oh my god! Oh my Jesus Christ! They're just a mass suicide. Literally just froze to death. Was that Is there anyone left? I think that's a good time to end, I think. We're going to have to start this again tomorrow. Like I say, I get back from work, I finish at... Basically, because of for anybody that was here earlier, the horror of the stream that was before... the stream? Sorry, no, the horror of Thursday, where, like, a single hour lasted 1,000. I need to make this sandwich before it's, like, midnight as well. I'm still in the mood for the sandwich. The sandwich is a must. Yeah. I know, rip. You may or may not be fucked. I don't know. I think there's 2 people. I think there's 3 people left. And there's plenty of houses. You can fuck in a different house for every day of the week. Because we've got 7 houses. We've got 8 houses. You've got 7 and then 1. You've got a holiday home as well. We can rebuild. And it doesn't matter whether people whether like through the genetic staining that is being an inbred child, that you have an arm growing out of your eye socket. It's okay, because that's an extra arm to take a pickaxe. You can be like this like... You'll look like something from the forest, basically. I'm still waiting for my sandwich, exactly. Me too. I think I'm going to go make that. Streaming of 45 minutes of non-gameplay and ASMR tomorrow. Yep. Like I said, most of the streams recently have been fairly sort of without travesty, without technical travesty. So I thought I'd sort of level the board a little bit. And make a fucking mess of the first 3/4 of an hour. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, I'm gonna run off for the night. Yeah, I sort of get ready for bed. Obviously, I do have work tomorrow, albeit not for very long, but do still have it. Where can I get a hold of the mod pack for armor? It's going to be really bad, but I don't have it to hand. I'm not sure whether Digby has it on the panels for his stream. So at the bottom of mine, where it says about and the fucking all of that down there with the Discord link and stuff. I don't know whether Digby's got the armor link there. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, Messi's got it. Perfect. Thank you, Messi. That's it. So yeah, if you want to get in on those World War II armor streams, yeah, be my guest. Get a pucker pie. There's a reference. Lovely. So yeah, I guess I'll leave you with that then. Thank you. 383 people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, thank you, I guess. That's genuine shock. That is Vesper's list. Perfect. Thank you, Messi. Yeah. Thanks, I guess. Go back to whatever it was you were doing before you decided to waste like 2 hours of your life. Damn, yeah, people always just get 383 Studios better than the original, exactly. Oh yes, remembers the Pucker Pies. Excellent. Not a reference, I'm craving pie. Lovely. We'll make a pie sandwich for you in your honour then. Okay, so thank you very much. You have witnessed the death of whatever shit village I decided to call this. What was it? The shit village of... Autosave. Quality village. We'll just delete that. We'll sweep it under the bus and we'll forget that it ever happened. And it crashed. I think that was a a brilliant tie to a perfect evening, I think. So yeah, thank you very much, and I shall see you tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to quite make the afternoon stream, because yeah, I don't know. I might be able to. It really depends what time stuff's happening, because there is stuff going on tomorrow. Things are afoot, but should be around in the evening. And if not, I shall see thee the day after on the Sunday. So yeah, thanks very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little slice of heaven. And so oh, I think I broke it. Sorry. Sorry, the audio just wigged out then. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.